Alright guys, this is UltimaDJS here with the promised, I guess, showing up how I got into that little gap in the invisible boundaries here. As you can see, I'm having a little bit of difficulty here. It's just the nature of the beast, but this one I do actually get it, and that puts me up there. I did also try out another glitch compared to last week, where this one will sit there and shove you through the wall, and I did this one in particular because I had the Odyssey activated. I wanted to see if if the Odyssey had the same, I guess, capabilities of entering or whatnot, even though it hadn't yet risen out of the ground. And as you can see from here, it's still there. So I decided to get into the pipe a little bit before it actually came up out of the ground. Obviously there was really no reason to do this, but I decided anyway that that's what I wanted to do, so that's exactly what I'm doing here. Now you will notice that I'm switching between a couple different profiles. Just one is one that I'm using to experiment with the glitches, and the other is actually my wife's profile that yeah, she speaks Spanish, so yeah, that's why you'll see a Moto Ayuda in the corner. Just because, like I said, when you're trying out glitches, then one of the biggest things is that once you do finally get it, a lot of times the glitch is right next to an invisible barrier, or well, not an invisible barrier, but kind of a death barrier, an invisible death barrier. And if you wind up going out, then you've lost all the progress that you have, and I really don't like doing that. So as you can see, I got there to the Odyssey, and I'm still out of bounds. I jump up here and I show you, like, I'm still out of bounds. The Odyssey hasn't been taken out of its location yet, but it's kind of interesting. I mean, the just having it there without it being fully activated. Now, I did also try out another glitch, which I'm going to be showcasing here. Everybody knows about how to get the letters out of bounds, which is great. But one thing that I saw on Fearsome Fire's channel was that if these things clip into, like, the taxi cab, evidently their hitboxes do something strange, and they just zoom, like, boom. But with assist mode on, then you go back to the last land that you touched, and just so happens that this one seems to be out of bounds. So I went around and I explored this little building from the inside, kind of happy that the walkers on the outside couldn't see me, they couldn't get to me. There was no way for them to enter in. But then I noticed something off in the corner. Something I hadn't expected to do, but miraculously managed to do. Yeah, the RC car. I got it out of its little pen there. I didn't mean to, but I guess I'm good. Yeah. But one of the things that I did was I went over to this guy here and I moved the RC car, because an interesting thing about the RC car, even though you've captured this man, it counts the RC car as a capture. And I'll show you how I know this in just a second. Like, it counts it as a legitimate capture, like not just for the note, or I guess whatever you call it, the thing that shows you where all the captures are. Anyway, but if you look, I put it inside this boundary right here, and as you can see, it can't leave that boundary. normally it would come to kind of a light stop and then move forward again. But here it's coming to a very hard stop, still trying to go backwards, and then nothing. So what I did was, just to make sure that I was correct, I captured this guy, I tried to get him out of that area again, and surprisingly enough, I managed to just turn it around in the exact same spot, and kind of glitched out a little bit, but yeah. So that's my glitch showcase for this week. I hope that you guys continue watching. I'm doing a 2 players 1 controller on my Twitch stream where my wife and I play the game with with 1 controller, and she controls one half and I control the other. And I hope that you guys tune into my Twitch stream to check it out. Hopefully give a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Thank you very much.